All right, good morning, guys. Good morning, at least where it's at for me. It is currently morning. I'll be switching over to afternoon during the stream for sure. All right, let's go ahead and get the notifications sent out, and we will make it all happen, guys. So this stream's a little bit different than others. Give me 1 second. Gotta fix this. 1 second. All right, this will be a little bit different than other streams because I did a really in-depth market update that's actually playing out pretty dang well so far. So I'm not really going to go over the current price action, but instead on this video, I'm entirely going to focus on finding the next altcoin play. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just focusing on altcoins and finding the ones that I think have a ton of potential in the future. So, because whenever I start to if I don't set a ground rule on what I'm going to be doing for a live stream, generally what happens is I get really distracted and I start doing a lot of random stuff that I really just don't want to do. So we're going to focus today and yeah, and it's going to be just be focused entirely on this, and that's it. So altcoins, guys, I am super bullish in the altcoin market. Nothing has changed, okay? Altcoins, I'm super bullish. I think that we are absolutely at a cusp of something really incredible. So we want to make sure we're properly positioned. All right, like I went over yesterday, this entire region right here is such an incredibly important level that I think is going to hold. We actually did have a pretty strong reaction so far of what we were looking for. So this is what I drew out last night. I said what my expectations was that we were going to get one more dip down here, which was going to create a bullish divergence, which you can see very clearly because although it depends on what time frame you're looking at. So like on this particular chart, we didn't make a new low on the close. Some we did, some we didn't. So it's really questionable on exactly whether or not this is a legitimate bullish divergence because we did not necessarily make a new low in price. But this is the important thing. We absolutely have a lessening in strength on RSI. We can see that, right? The bears were not able to push it nearly as down. This is what we were looking for, right? We really wanted to see the bears lose strength, and we absolutely have gotten it with volume and with RSI. This is what we were looking to see. So I'm very happy with it. I'm not concerned one bit. I made my thesis very clear in yesterday's market update. It was probably one of my best videos I've ever released on just being very clear and concise and straight to the point and giving you guys all the information without any extra stuff. So like if you have not watched that video, like I think you're severely missing out. But this video entirely be focused on altcoins. All right. And that's the plan here, guys. So I don't really have I don't know what's going to happen, right? We may get in here and realize the whole market actually doesn't look as strong as I think it does, right? We may not be able to find anything. We may find coins that I completely was not expecting at all to actually be super bullish, right? We may go through and realize that some of the coins that we're currently in actually aren't bullish at all anymore, right? We're going to make some adjustments so we can reallocate positions and yada. So I will be doing chart requests today. So if you guys are in here and you're starting to already throw out some charts, that's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that because we will be going over quite a few of these. I'll be streaming for around probably an hour and a half or so. That's my guess. Then I'm going to go grab some food. I might be back on later. We'll see. But yeah, I will be annotating out some charts, and we're just going to dive into this, guys. So should be a good one, y'all. I'm excited for this. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, but I had to really get the base established from yesterday and make sure the market looks healthy, which I think we do. I think we look fine. So, all right, well, let's go in here. Let's figure out what we want to do here. So, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my Discord. I'm gonna go to the donor section, see if there's anyone who would like, if they would like charts done, and you're a donor, make sure you put in Ask RTBro, and I will go ahead and front load it. So, I will do those first. All right. So if you guys do have coins you want me to go over, I'll do it on here first. All right, Chromia, I already covered that with Bart. Yes, I see you, world community. I see you, buddy. Let's see, QSP. Okay, There we go. Oh my gosh. I'm about to ban you from this server. Gosh, we're already starting with that. All right. You know what? I will play your game. Coin Trader Pro. Let's see if the one, what is it? Cummies like that? Is this it? Cum rocket? Yeah, this is like garbage. We're rounding off a little bit, I guess. That's cool. Okay, so let's look at a chart and let me explain to you guys what I'm seeing here. First off, I actually don't hate this. This is a really strong bull pattern right here. You guys see that? This is really, really strong. So I do like seeing this. And actually, we are starting to round off, guys. Like, this actually does not look that bad. Crazy enough to say, it doesn't look horrible. I don't know how to get this. I don't know where you can buy it. I really don't care. I really don't have any intention of actually doing so. Having a little bit of increase in volume. Nothing too much. But honestly, guys, this is basically the pattern that you're looking for an accumulation play. So these are actually really good charts to start off with. If you find charts like this, it's actually really good. I do like coins like this to start trying to accumulate. So we don't really have a change in market structure, right? For me to really get excited about this coin, it would have to have some sort of, oh yeah, Coin Trader Pro, we don't have that. It'd have to be something like this, right? I want to see an impulse and a correction. That's what I want to see, right? If we get an impulse and a correction, this is what we're looking for, especially if we have an increase in volume down here. This is what we want to see. If you have a increase in volume up here on an increase of a price and a retracement, this is where I'd be looking to buy. All right. So if you see them like this is what we want, but this is not the one I want. All right. No, this is not. I mean, it might go 10x from here, but not because it's really bullish, but because it dropped so damn hard. So, all right. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so this is a world community. Awesome, buddy. Request. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. All right. And something else in this video I'm doing is as I look at charts and I find stuff that I like, I'm also going to be cross-posting it over to the Discord servers for the Patreon members. So I'll talk about that in a bit. All right, let's do request. All right. Aggressive rejection that we had a couple days ago. It definitely surprised me that we were not going to keep going up. I really did expect us to just pop the upside and keep going, but obviously we did not. So, not happy with this rejection candle, but is it really that bearish yet? I don't think it is. 3-day. See, like this level right here is a clean breaker. You guys see this? Clean breaker. And we're still inside of it, right? So I'm trying to clean this up and focus only on things that are still relevant. This weekly, still relevant. We did have a weekly close above here. This looks really solid, right? And right now, we're actually retesting this 3-day breaker. Now, I don't like this rejection. Okay, this is a very nasty rejection, but honestly, this doesn't look that bad just yet. All right, let's go to the request BTC pairing. Still a falling wedge breakout. It's very clear on the high time frame. You guys can see this falling wedge going into a just like we had right here. Okay, see that falling wedge breakout. Then we had the bigger one right here, falling wedge breakout. You guys see this? Very clean. These breakouts can be very impulsive. So I like seeing this structure consolidation to a major support level, in which case it does break out. The problem right now is we actually haven't broken out, and this looks more like a rounded bottom pattern than an actual impulsive movement upwards, which rounded bottoms are still fine. So it still looks fine structurally. We are below the 200 moving average. Not a fan of that. Let's look at the 200 on this one as well. Okay, we rejected off there as well. So 200 moving average rejection on the BTC and the USD pairing. Okay, interesting. Let me go ahead and annotate this. I see you guys. I see you guys. All right. Yeah, basically, that's what I'm looking. I want to see more falling wedges, right? What I do yesterday, golden pocket inception, golden pocketception. I think I called it. What was it off of? Shipping? No, it was oh, quant stamp. Look, golden pocketception, right? You had a golden pocket right here, but inside of a bigger golden pocket, right? And quant stamp is actually up from yesterday. After we did that, we're up around 10% from yesterday. So really can't complain about that movement. All right, request. Below the 200 MA on both pairings. This rejection was pretty nasty a couple of days ago. The good news is that the USD pairing is still on a major weekly and 3-day support. Also, the macro does look very clean still. I am not going to adjust my positions. Allocation of it. Due to conflicting signals. All right. So yeah, that's my thought process on request. I think that it looks fine to a certain extent, right? But we do have some bearishness on this chart. We just gotta be really careful right now. Weekly breaker right here. Yeah, this right here is a strong support level. So it's really hard for me to be too bearish right now there. And then this is also a 3-day level. So we're like in the dead center of like a major support level. So I really don't want to necessarily dump any of my position here, but I also don't want to add. So also this 3-day does look pretty clean as well. I do like this level actually. I didn't have it annotated, but we definitely should now. So yeah, get above here is a very clean level of resistance, right? So this is absolutely resistance. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So let's go ahead and annotate that. Actually, so the weekly first. There's a thought process behind what I'm doing here. Okay, weekly. Now we're going to go over here, look at the 3-day. Is a clear 3-day resistance point that it has been I didn't have it annotated. I don't really have a reason why. I don't have a reason why, because it is a clear 3-day level. I'm pretty sure the reason why I didn't have it annotated was because I don't want the chart to get too messy, because we do have that weekly breaker not that far above it. I don't know why I put two of them. Whatever's fine. All right. So I probably didn't annotate both of them, because if you go to the weekly, you can see how ugly it would get if you have too many levels posted. Right, so I probably didn't have that one up there because we had this one, and then of course we have 3-day up there and the golden pocket. So, but yeah, all of these levels are significant key resistances. So I think it still looks okay, but now I would not be taking profits again in here. Okay, I would not be. I would not be looking to take profits in that 3-day level again. if we got the opportunity, simply because we have already tested it so many times. So the next major test is likely to be a breakout. Pop. All right. Cool. There we go. Did it. So yeah, request. I think that basically annotates what we're looking for on there. If you guys are donors, okay, if you guys are Patreon members, I'm going to be looking here before I go anywhere on the live chat. Okay, so like right now, I'm going to be looking at request, HBAR, XRP, Raven first before I do anything on YouTube. So if you are Patreon members, you guys can post here, and I will look at those charts first. All right, HBAR, yes. Okay, now HBAR is an interesting one. Oops, don't want to fuck that up. All right, in my Discord server, here's what we did. I entered a trade here based upon the BTC pairing, not a USD pairing trade, a BTC pairing trade. So as you guys can see, this was what I was looking for, right? It's a falling wedge breakout, and my stop loss is down here at 474 Satoshis, okay? Well, as you guys can see, we broke out, come back down, retested here. But did I close this trade? No. Why? We have not reached the stop loss yet, right? And because this is still a high R trade, right? 8.83 R. And I think it still looks fine. It's not great anymore, right? We could obviously have got a better entry, but I don't think it necessarily looks that unhealthy yet. So I'm still okay with this. So ultimately, I am still expecting this to break the upside because this was a major falling wedge breakout. But obviously, it doesn't look as impulsive as I wanted to see. Now that we have retested this trend line, I want to see it reverse and pop the upside with conviction. So far, we haven't had it yet. We don't even have the volume yet, so a little bit concerning. Let's look at the USD pairing. Okay, I don't like this level anymore. You guys can see how there's too much price action between here. I don't like that anymore. I don't think that's legitimate. This one's still legitimate. We only have this one breakout. This is all retest. This looks really good. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, guys, if you're on the Discord, okay, and you're Patreon members, you guys can post here. Ask RTBro. I will do these first. So that's what I'm doing here today, guys. So you guys want to become Discord members, you guys are welcome to. Join the Discord, and if you want to actually post in there, you got to be a Patreon member, which is also fine, of course, but that's how I'm going to be doing it today. Okay. Let's see. Structure doesn't look as clean as what it did. There's no doubt about that. Oh, this is wrong chart. Where's HBAR at? Interesting, guys. I don't like this structure. Yeah, I don't like this structure anymore. So here's what I'm looking at, guys. If you go back here, go to the daily, maybe a little easier to see. We entered this trade because we had a clean trend line that was established. Let's get rid of this. Okay, clean trend line that was established with this and this. We broke out, we retested. That looks really good. However, we've now collapsed below it, and we also made this really nasty retest. So this does not look good. I do not like what we're looking at here. Is there still a bullish case? I think there is. I think there absolutely is a bearish case, a bullish case here. We have this daily breaker down here. We are currently reacting off of clean level. It's holding up very nicely. USD pairing, that was a bullish retest off of there. Oh, this is tough. My conviction is not as high as it used to be. I will say that. But as far as is this something I could be selling? I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's tough. It's tough, guys. I don't know. This is really, really tough to me because, like, this structure does look clean. This was a clean breakout. I think I'm going to stay in the trade. I think I am. Daily breaker looks clean. It's holding us up. I don't like this rejection so far, but this does look really, really clean and a really good retest. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay in it. Oh, man. Oh. Just join the Patreon, guys. I don't understand why you wouldn't just join the Patreon, honestly. But it's up to y'all. What is Patreon right now? Let's see. Are there any? There are probably some $20 spots open. I'm assuming there are. I'm not even sure. Oh, no, there's not. Just 40s. But either way, $40 a month, guys. I think it's really good content, but it's up to you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say, if you guys want to front load, just be a Patreon member, guys. I'm not gonna like do all these extra like $20 for a chart and all that crap. Just if you want to get front loaded, do that. Or I'll be on here for the next hour and a half, guys. Just stick around. It's fine. Okay, so yeah. I think H bar still looks fine. Doesn't look as great as it did, but it's rough. Okay, let's go ahead and start annotating on here. Get all of my million thoughts together because this one's a rough one. We never actually tapped there. Is this significant? No, we had an interaction there. Over here. This is technically a breaker as well. What is this for? My levels for H bar haven't changed, guys. It's still posted right here. I'll post it in here so you guys can see it. But like the levels have not changed. So I'm still really confident in my levels. The only question is this a good trade to stay into? And honestly, it's really tough to decide. H bar is currently my highest position. That's why I'm taking so much time on this, because this would actually be a pretty massive adjustment on my own portfolio. And do I want to go ahead and sell some of that and reallocate it to other positions? Okay, and I just posted in the H bar chat for you guys for the targets. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is this a trade we should stay in or no? Because I'm actually pretty conflicted here. You're saying there's a trend line? Let's find this trend line. Um. Oh. Um. So you're saying we're still holding that, so it's still significant. Oh, above the 4 hour? We're not though. We're not above the 4 hour right now. This is a really, really tough call, guys. Most of the time, like you have like more clear answers on whether or not a chart is bullish or not. This legitimately could go either direction. I'm not even joking. We have lost a trend line on an H bar on the USD pairing, but the BTC pairing looks like just a standard bear bullish retest of the trend line. On the low time frame, there are various reasons why it is bullish, but also why it is bearish. So it is hard to decide which direction makes the most sense. Hasn't been hit yet. So I am going to continue to hold it, but my bias can flip either direction. Man, this is hard. Yep. That's what I'm thinking, guys. Yeah, I think you're right, John. Stick with your original stop loss when you entered. I have a reasoning for entering the trade. It hasn't been hit yet, so I think that, and we did do a bullish retest. How's Bitcoin doing? Oh, we're still fine. All right, cool. Yeah, but we're not right now, right? And that's the key. So like we're not, right now. Is this a good trade, right? If you were to enter right now today, would it make sense? And the question is, I don't know. It's actually really tough. All right, so I'm gonna have a strong neutral position on H bar right now. So, and that's basically it, guys. Okay. So let's. The question was, long time we talk about H bar and it's not doing so much. Yeah, that happens, man. So here's the issue you're gonna run into. When it comes to trading, price, like, I'm gonna do it like this. Most trading styles are all about horizontal levels. Oops. Okay, you're going to have a support and you're going to have a resistance. Okay, this is very important to understand. So make sure you guys are paying attention here. Okay, This is essentially trading, all right? And there's so many ways that you can look at this, but the key is you have a support and you have a resistance. This may be a Fibonacci level, it may be a moving average, it may be a horizontal support level, it may be whatever, right? The point is you have a reason as to why this is support. Now you also have a reason as to why this is a resistance. So sometimes charts do this, right? They just pop the upside and they just tap it really quickly, right? And that happens quite a bit, especially in crypto. You're going to do a lot of that, right? Just like parabolically tapping it, and then you're going to start rejecting and then to go back down, right? And that's great, right? But here's the other issue. A lot of times you have a clear support and resistance, but it just takes time to actually touch. You may hit that support and you may bounce around a little bit, but it could do all this, right? And eventually it's going to tap it. But the time frame is hard to predict. So these are really, really hard to predict time when it comes to trading. Price targets are quite realistically possible, and not just possible, it's pretty consistent to get the right price targets. The problem is you have to be very patient and wait the amount of time necessary to actually hit these key levels, and it could take a very long time. So the macro on HBAR still looks fine, or at least it looked fine a couple days ago. So I had no issue being in it, right? And I'd wait and wait and wait and wait because, well, who cares, right? Who cares in the time frame as long as the price targets make sense, right? And that's why a lot of the trades may take a lot longer than expected. Great example, Jasmy, right? My buy zone has been here, okay? It's taken a month to get here, but guess what? Today, we tagged it. Crazy, right? Look, 6-hour breaker, come down here, tag it, push to the upside. This is perfect, right? This took time, but we finally have reached the price target. So, and that's essentially what we're going for. So it takes time for these trades, but the important thing is not to get impatient. Take your time. And this looks like a falling wedge too. It does. Ooh, baby. I'm liking me some Jasmy again. There we go. There we go. I like this. All right. I like Jasmy. Jasmy is where I want to go. We are also forming a clear falling wedge. The reaction off of the 6-hour support level been strong so far. Overall, I like what I am seeing on this coin. Patience pays off. All right, Jasmy looked great. I might add some more actually. Let me see this. HBAR. Is there coin market cap? Is there Jasmy on KuCoin? There is Jasmy on KuCoin. I am going to actually buy some Jasmy from my KuCoin account with some HBAR I'm going to sell. So I'm going to go ahead and dump some HBAR and move it over to Jasmy. And all right, and I'm going to explain to you guys why. This is a textbook accumulation play. Textbook. It does not get any clearer than this, all right? So, you have, and ignore these trend lines for now. Let me go ahead and get rid of it for now, okay? You have a coin that had made some sort of an impulse, right? Some listing impulse, and then has fallen and fallen and fallen and fallen and fallen and fallen and fallen, right? Okay. But here's the important thing. Look at what happens right down here. you start to get volume, right? And when you start getting volume like this is accumulation. This is accumulation. These are whales packing their bags with this coin. And they're just packing their bags, packing their bags. Volume's increasing, volume's increasing. This is perfect. This is what you want to see. And then when it starts reversing and going the other direction, what happens to the volume? It increases even more because this is even more of accumulation that is happening. All right. Now you go up, you make your initial impulse. Okay. And then it comes back down here, makes a standard correction pattern, which we just showed you guys was a falling wedge pattern, into a major support level, right? And now we're essentially at the golden pocket, essentially, right? We're really close to it. I don't know where we're going to get the absolute golden pocket tap, but we got really, really close. So now we've fallen back down in here. We're at the golden pocket so that we can now have our next impulse to the upside. And I think it's going to be very aggressive. So that's perfect. This is accumulation. Really, 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 really strong. I love seeing this. This is a perfect, perfect, perfect play. All right. Yeah, it looks really, really good. Okay. Jasmine looks just gorgeous here. Gorgeous. Absolutely, absolutely love this play. Okay, EOS, AVAX, GRT. Oh, XRP. Yes, I will do XRP for sure. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me grab my computer. I'm actually doing some live trading on the computer while I'm with you guys. Give me a sec. You guys hear that noise, or is it just me? All right, whatever. Weird. I got a really weird feedback noise. I don't know why. All right, I'm going to go ahead and actually sell some H-bar and pick up some Jasmine. I like H-bar on the high time frame, but I like Jasmine more. And that's basically what I believe. So, KuCoin. Yeah, I really like Jasmine right now, guys. It just makes a lot of sense to me. So, there you go. Give me a sec. I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Logging in. Oh, come on. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. So where do you guys, what's the next one we're going to look at? Yeah. So does this make sense? Do you guys have any questions on why I'm super bullish on Jasmine? This is a very, very clean play. Like, it doesn't get much of a more of a cleaner play, honestly, guys. Like, this is about as good as you're going to get. So that's why I think it makes a ton of sense. And that's why I'm just going to go ahead and just add here because it just makes too much sense right now. Let's see. Do. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. This just makes a lot of sense. So I am going to go ahead and pick this one up. All right, cool. All right, I picked up additional Jasmine. How long have I been into crypto? I have been into crypto since, well, so 2017 is when I first really started trading. But I owned crypto back when I owned Bitcoin back when it was $500 a piece, and I sold it at 800. Yeah, I bought it at 500. I sold it at 800. I know, right? I owned some crypto way back here. I don't think Bitfinex's gonna go back far enough. I guess so. Yep, right back here. I bought crypto right here, and I sold it right here, back in 2013. And I was like, man, I am the smartest man alive. I bought some here. I sold it here. I made so much money right here back when I was, younger and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, I totally made money off this Ponzi. This whole thing's going to crash. And it did. It crashed right down to like, $180. And then, of course, well, that happened. But either way, guys, I made some good money back here. I was very proud of myself, right? But then back in 2017, I got back into crypto right around here, $8,000 for a Bitcoin. And this is whenever I told myself, I'm like, I'm not leaving again, guys. Like, I've done this before. I know how this plays out. I will not like sell and walk away. This thing's like legitimate. So I did. I stuck around and I rode this whole thing up. And this was like, so I got to experience from November to around December. So like basically a month of bull market. And then it just crashed and crashed and crashed and crashed. And this is whenever I learned how to trade, this entire period of this god awful period of time. So yeah, that's basically been it, guys. So I love bear markets. I really do hope we are in a bear market very soon, but I do think we want to push up on altcoins and also on crypto. So we'll see what happens. All right, yellow Red Bulls are the best, and I will fight anyone who says otherwise. I just want you to say that. I want you guys to know that. This is a serious argument I have with people. If you've not tried a yellow Red Bull, you should definitely do it. All right, let's keep diving in. Let's see what else we can find, guys. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance. We are starting to push up a little bit on Bitcoin dominance. Not really what we want to see, but like we did have a really nice push down last night. What we wanted to see. So like we came up here, we tested this weekly level, and now we came back down. So crypto is actually a side hobby for me. 100% because my wife doesn't think it's a real job and she won't let me quit my job. Like, no kidding. But here's what I did though. What I did is I actually sold. No, I used to have like a traditional job. I'm not gonna go into details on what it was, but I had a traditional job, and I didn't get to quit my job and go away and become a full-time trader. My wife was against that. But what she did allow me to do was I was able to do my dream job instead. So right now what I do is I fly drones across the United States. Little Mavic 2 drones, and we're about to start getting some Matrice 300s, and we're going around doing cell tower inspections and also power line and distribution inspections for T-Mobile, AT&T, and all them. So I travel across the country, and I do this on the road now. So that's why all my videos, I'm using my truck, because I just travel across the country and do that instead. So really cool little job. I like it. It's frustrating. So I don't have to deal with like having a corporate manager or boss or that stuff. I'm an independent contractor. I just roam around and do it like that. So it's pretty nice. So it's the compromise between me and my wife between me actually becoming a full-time trader. So yeah. All right. Am I not concerned about the 4-hour rejection on Jasmine? Let's see on that. Where's Jasmine? Should just go to the active pairing. No, I'm not. So like, I'm really not right now. If we do dip down lower, this is the golden pocket, right? So if we do go down lower, I think that it doesn't really hurt it wouldn't be bad at all. And also, this goes back to macro versus micro. This to me is a very micro thing, but the macro looks just gorgeous, right? This entire structure just looks beautiful. So your chart looks different than mine. Why? What chart are you using? It's pretty clean. Up here, golden pocket. We've damn near tapped it. This looks really clean. And what is this level? This is a 3-day, I think. No, daily. What the hell is this level? 4-hour? 6-hour? I don't know why this particular issue is here, but either way, though, guys, this is clean. Like I'm not stressing about it. I think this makes a lot of sense. So, and also having this strong reaction so far, high volume, it does look pretty good. I do like this. And also the other part about this, you got to also understand what my bias is on Bitcoin. Like right now, I don't think Bitcoin has further to drop. I really don't. So because of that, I'm okay entering alts. I'm pretty damn confident that Bitcoin's done dropping. Okay, so XRP was the next one, I think. Let's go ahead and dive into XRP. Sucks XRP's like banned on all major exchanges because now the charts are just really bad. All right, so for the first thing, this 3-day breaker is what the one we've been looking at for a very long time. If you go back to here, XRP right here, 3-day breaker, 3-day breaker, 3-day breaker. You guys see this? Tap, 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 tap. This 3-day is extremely significant. And when we come up here, we tap it, we tapped 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 it, right? This level is the level we're looking to re-clear. And until we actually re-clear it, we have to be cautious. Furthermore, is this significant? No. 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 Technically, I think the most significant level right here is actually this, which is actually pretty concerning to me. This level needs to hold. Yeah, I do not like this structure right now. So this right here should hold, and it's not. New level I'm watching on XRP. Lose it, and I will have to adjust my bias. Okay. Yeah, clean level, guys. You see that? So it's tested as a support, 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 and now we're finally starting to break down below it. So this is actually does not look good. So XRP does not look good right now. On that, what is this? This is a... I'm okay with this. Oh, we lost it technically. So it depends on what chart you're looking at as well. Weekly. I don't know. This is a tough one. This trend line breakdown. Point of breakdown is no longer significant. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. But this trend line break is probably the most significant thing on this chart. You guys see this? This is a clear trend line. You guys can see how we just wrote it up, wrote it up, wrote it up. And now we've actually broken down from it. So XRP does not look healthy right now. Okay. All right then. That was a surprising discovery, but I'm actually not really liking the way that XRP looks. This interaction does not look clean. And XRP I own quite a bit of, so that's always concerning when I see that. Now, this level... No, I think this is it. This is the level I'm looking at. And we have still held it. Yeah, test, break above, retest, retest. Yeah, it's still holding, but boy, is it barely holding. Three-day level, barely holding on. Overall, yep. So just holding it is good, but we really need to see it start breaking above. So, okay, wait. Let me clarify that, CB. So XRP does not lead the market. If anything, it's actually a lagging indicator. Okay, it's a laggard. So, for instance, if you go back in time, okay, XRP took off when? Okay, it started taking off at the end of the bull market, right? So I can go back here and I can go and put two charts together. You can see that, and let's go to Litecoin. Okay, so 11 December. There you go. Okay. You guys see this is the exact same time frame on these charts. Okay. There we go. This works. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Perfect. Same point of time. 11 December. Okay. What happened prior to 11 December? Nothing. XRP was going flat. Nothing was happening. However, what was happening prior to 11 December on Litecoin? Okay, Litecoin already increased. Oh, I changed my labels up. Shit. It already increased by 329%. Okay, you guys see that? So XRP, meanwhile, was basically going sideways, right? Like, it's just going sideways. It wasn't really like making a parabolic advance. It wasn't doing this, right? Increase in volume, increase in price. This wasn't happening. All right. So Litecoin is more of a leader. XRP is actually a laggard. This is one of the last ones that took off in 2017, but it was one of the most aggressive ones to take off. So this is not the one that I'd be looking for confirmation the bull market is starting. This one is more of a when XRP starts to really take off, I know the clock is ticking. That means the bull market is almost done. Okay, another good example of this, you go back to Dogecoin. I got to go back to a better chart. Binance? Was Binance even no, it wasn't a thing back then. Bitfinex. Okay, I don't have a chart in here, and I'm not going to dive in too far. But just understand that actually I do this. Dogecoin on the USD pairing. There we go. Okay, look. Dogecoin popped off early 2017. You guys see this? Early 2017, Dogecoin had a massive run up. So Dogecoin is more of a leading indicator, and Dogecoin also was the leading indicator of the altcoin season for this one as well, right? You guys see this? Remember this whole craziness that we had this year? Dogecoin was a leading indicator for all cryptocurrencies. So Doge is more of a leading indicator. XRP is more of a lagging indicator. So no, I don't need XRP to take off at all, or like as a confirmation signal. So honestly, having Doge pop off a couple days ago, those are signs that I'm looking for that the market may be back on for the crypto market. Oh, Jasmine, can you please just take off? I would really, really, really appreciate it. Yep, I was gonna sell it when XRP popped. Correct. Okay. 53 minutes. I want to be above here. If not, we're probably gonna come down here. So that's my thought process on that particular coin. How's Bitcoin doing? We have a little bit of red across the market. We still haven't actually had those lower lows set, guys. Like, it's possible that we do come back down here and make another lower low, but that lower low would still have to have very low or very weak RSI, and that's what I really want to see. So if it does go down there, it would have to do something like this, where comes back down here and then pops the upside, right? Which would mean, oh my gosh, my cat just came up here. All right. Which would mean that we would also come back down here and then reverse, which would still create a true bullish divergence, because we still don't have a true bullish divergence because we never actually made lower lows. It was the one thing I was a little concerned about this morning. Right. So this would be a true bullish divergence that would form here. Yeah. I was really hoping this would just be done. We just keep going up, but this is possible though, guys. We never actually cleared, or we never actually had a hourly. We may need one more. So if you guys are watching from YouTube, notice how I post on market update and stuff all the time, but I only release a video on YouTube like once every couple days or so, right? So if you guys are not a part of here, you're missing a ton of information. Let's go to this garbage coin. All right. All right, sweet. What's next? Let's go back to Ask RTBro. Stuck in it for a year? No, you're not. You're not stuck in anything. You can sell at any point. I sold the H-bar a couple minutes ago. Who cares? I sold at a loss too. Right? If I bought H-bar here and I sold it here, did I just take a loss? Yeah. Like, does it matter? No. Dude, I don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me one bit. You are never, ever stuck in a position. That is a mindset. That's all it is. It's a mindset. Remember, December 31st, I went through and I liquidated all of my positions. Every one of my positions, I cashed out everything, right? 2 reasons. 1, because I want to do total tax harvesting and make it to where everything became a massive taxable event, number 1. And 2, I also wanted to have a fresh start for the new year on all of my positions being green. That was my goal. I want to get rid of everything. So the fact that you be stuck in DOT for a year is your own damn fault. All right, you can sell it anytime. Okay, XRP Raven. Let's go to Raven. You guys hear my dog barking? If you do, let me know and I'm gonna throw him outside. All right, Raven. Okay, let's look at some Raven. So I actually sold all my Raven recently, or a little while ago, I guess. I don't know when the actual date was. But basically the reason why is because we had a really nasty rejection, and I didn't like it. So, however, we're now starting to get to a point where we have a clear consolidation structure that's coming to a close, right? We have some sort of a consolidation here. Exactly how that looks and how you want to draw it is pretty, it's up to you on exactly how you want to draw it. But basically, something's about to happen here, right? And it makes a lot of sense. Like this entire region, this is a weekly breaker. You guys can see it right there. Clean, clean, clean weekly breaker. Then you have the tested. So now you're coming to the apex, right? Now when it comes to triangles like this, especially descending triangle, generally these things do break downwards, right? But this is the important thing. Descending triangles are usually like continuation structures. They're not usually topping structures, because you can look at this as a descending triangle, but you can also consider it like this, right? Up. Is that descending triangle? Or is that just a bull flag, right? A bull flag or a bull pennant, something like that, right? What's up, Bevi? How you doing, buddy? So, although the structure isn't as clean like that, but let me show you something real quick. Log chart. You guys see that bull? You can see that bull pennant? Pretty clean, right? Now the bull flag makes a lot more sense. So is this a bull flag or is this the descending triangle? And honestly, we don't know. We don't. So basically, you have a clear consolidation structure. So if you start breaking up, obviously bullish, right? If you start breaking down, obviously bearish, right? Which way is it going to go? I don't know, right? But the point is, though, is that you have a very clear levels here where we can make a decision point. Now, if you wanted to enter a trade, this is what I would do. If you want to enter a trade, you're welcome to do so. Long position. Enter it now if you want, whatever, right? If your time frame's high enough, and let's say that you want to target that swing high. It's not a bad play, right? And that'd be 134% gain. And your stop loss would be like below here. Is that a 4-hour trade? Is that a good trade? Yeah, I think it is. You guys see how that works? Is that a legitimate trade? Yes, it is, right? Could you also enter a trade like this to where if you think it's a descending triangle, go down here, you want to wait till it gets, like you can enter it now, right? Enter your trade now. You say, my trade's invalidated if I break back above here, right? And I'm going to target, let's say like, I'm going to target this cluster right here. The 2-hour trade. Yeah. Is it good? Not bad, right? If it comes back up a little higher and you could adjust your entry up here and make it like a 3-hour trade, would that be a good trade? Absolutely, right? And that's how you can trade these because you have clear levels established. You have a clear weekly breaker and you have a clear trend line. Which way is going to go? We really don't know yet, guys. But the important thing here is that this does look clean as a consolidation structure. Let's do this. And I hope that makes sense on how you can play this. Raven. Gorgeous. Acting as a clear support. And there is a line of best fit. Our current price action. All right. So yeah, this is a really clean chart though, guys. It's just we don't know a direction, but it's very clear to pick a bias once it starts making a movement. Now in the lower time frame, we have this. This is a weekly breaker. Yep, weekly breaker. It's still resistance. That's right. All right. So yeah, if you are looking to enter into a long position or buying Raven, I would wait till you reclaim that, right? Get above here, and I think you have pretty damn clear skies based upon everything we're given. But right now, is it a good idea? No, not really. All right, cool. Ask RTBro, where we at? Zill. Bleh. All right, yeah, gotcha though. Let's see. So first off, let's go to Zill real quick. Let's look at Mother Cow. Are you in here by chance? if you're in here, I want to talk to you. I want to figure out what your reasoning for being in Zill is. Is it because you're trying to get out of this? Are you trying to get out of this position, or like I'm just curious because I don't like Zill on the macro, simply due to market cap issues. That's the biggest reason why, right? And also, I did an update on Zill recently. Oh, dude, Brains, you're killing it, bro. You're absolutely killing it. Bitcoin having a drop? Okay, cool. Sweet. We're going to transition for a sec. So, where are we at? Okay. Perfect. Okay. Nice. We're doing a crashing stream instead, guys. Well, so this wasn't guaranteed, and that's the key I'm trying to point out here. The point is, I don't expect it to go much further down. I really don't, and that's why I'm if you have such a clean setup, a lot of times it's best just to get in the market and not try to scalp and get into a better position. I'm cool with just taking what I get without the easy play. That last percent or two is not that big of a deal to me. So, because this is still what my expectation is, right? I still want it to come down here and grab here, but it's not guaranteed. Okay, let's look at this. Remember, the one we're looking for is here. This is our low. As long as we don't go here, that's what I want. I'm not day trading, man. Like I'm accumulating, right? It's a huge difference. So you got to think about time frame. So I know like you're doing leverage positions and you're trying to and you really need that really good risk reward. I'm totally fine with buying not at optimal prices, but as long as I actually have exposure in that market. When I see a bullish coin, I want to buy the bullish coin. I don't care exactly what the price is at. I just want to get in that market. Is it the right mentality? You know, could I get better? Sure. But that's my decision. So, okay. Guys, this is it. There's no one right here. Clear this low. I want to clear this low. Clear this. Don't clear this. Pretty clean, right? Don't go below here, but I do want it to go below here. This would give us, let's do this. I'm going to adjust it a little more. And I also don't want volume to like have a massive spike in volume. I'm okay with some, but I don't want it to be anything crazy. Yep. Do. Well, that's a little lower than I want to go. Honestly, something like this, guys. That'd be perfect. I mean, honestly, it should even be more aggressive. Something like this. Okay, I think this all makes sense. And I will go into Zill and go on that as well. I'm just trying to see what your thought process is and why. So, yeah, market update. Added extra notes. I'm not trading. All I'm doing is just accumulating. ZEC. Ooh, ZEC's popping off. What the hell happened here? Oh, weekly breaker. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't it? Yep. I think I talked about that actually on Discord. Let me verify. Pretty sure I did. Yep. Yep, there it is. You guys see this? ZEC. ZEC has fallen the weekly breaker for a bullish retest. We got close to having the golden pocket. Since we did not, I would assume that we still have another leg higher to go. This is the most optimal spot to add. This was clearly an impulsive movement, so adding at a correction like this is generally a good idea. At 168. And there you go. I want to see this play out. Interesting as Zill because assuming we're having a bullish retest, yeah, makes sense. I like it. All right, I'm going to set an alert here. And if we clear this, it's going to let me know. So I'm going to go and do other stuff. I'm not going to just keep watching this chart like a dum-dum. I'm just going to go and do something else. But let's look at Zill. However, if it does break down, I'm going to know, and you guys are probably going to tell me anyway. So there you go. All right. This is a clearly impulsive movement. Okay, it doesn't get much clearer than this. I mean, you could even do this on the Elliott wave style. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very, very clean. Like, this is a very impulsive movement. Okay, great. High volume on this. And actually, let me show you guys this real quick. I did an analysis on Zill. It's actually pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. And you guys are going to appreciate this maybe. Altcoin analysis, Zill. Okay. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. I've been looking for an entry on this thing, but it took off too quickly to get a retracement, right? We talk about this. If it takes off too quick, you know, you don't need to try to catch it. It's okay. Let it go. It doesn't really matter. It does not matter if you miss an entry. So am I interested at the level? And understand where it was trading at this point was basically the top. Yeah, it was basically the top. Where was this at? It was essentially the top, guys. So I wish I had the actual point on here. Well, I can look at this. Let's see. March 30th at 8 o'clock p.m. March 30th, 8 o'clock p.m. Okay, so I caught this post happened right here. Okay, so it went a little bit higher on another spike, but essentially I caught it like at 21 cents. This is done around 21 cents. Okay, but over here why was it a support level? Okay, look, weekly breaker. You guys see that? Very clean, very easy. This is a breaker level that should act as support. And guess what? It did. You know, surprise, surprise, right? Okay, next thing. This 200 moving average on the 4-hour was a key thing that we were looking at, right? So you tested it, go back above, you retest from the downside, or from the top side. This is a bullish reclaim of the 200 moving average on the 4-hour. Very clear. Over here, we had a volume spike on a confirmation. Okay, as soon as we start breaking up, we had this massive volume spike. This tells us people are accumulating and they're interested in the current price action, which is up. So people are adding position here. Cool, makes sense. High volume on the impulse, low volume on the correction, right? High volume impulse. You guys see that? High volume. And then when it started rejecting, when it started correcting, what do you have? Low volume. High volume increase, low volume decrease. This is a bull flag or a bull pennant, right? So yeah, all that makes a lot of sense as to why it took off. Now let's look at what do we got going on right now. Well, for one, the key levels. No. This monthly breaker doesn't look bad. And actually, it now is a support level. You guys see that? We closed above this monthly breaker. So accumulating in this region actually does make sense. ZIL. We have reclaimed this monthly breaker as support. So a bullish retest. So adding on a bullish retest. Okay. So monthly breaker looks good. Now here's the issue about a monthly breaker though, right? All we care about on monthly breakers are where it opens and closes. That's all we care about. Where does it close? Now, on this monthly breaker, we have 22 days to do a lot of crazy stuff down here, right? We can do all of that craziness as long as by the end of the next monthly candle, we're back up here. So that means we could drop really, really far and that would still be healthy as long as we end the month above it. So because of that, as long as you are not stressed about time frame and you're okay with holding a while, this is a pretty good entry point, right? However, if you want to get more of a precision entry, you're gonna have to go to a lower time frame, which like this daily, beautiful, right? This is a really, really clean level. So this daily makes a lot of sense. So it's the only real breaker that we formed on the daily level this entire way. So right here at 10 cents is like an optimal spot to me. Furthermore, the next thing we're going to go for is, of course, the golden pocket. Where is the golden pocket? Right here, a monthly breaker. Oh, baby. There's a lot of confluence right in this region, huh? A lot of confluence right here in this region. So let's make sure we're clear here. Golden pocket retracement, daily breaker, monthly breaker, all inside this region, right? So it would make a ton of sense to be adding between 9 and 10 cents. You guys see that? So 9 and 10 cents is the primary area I would be looking to enter into ZIL. Okay. Now, my upside potential on this coin is not that high. I don't think that we're going to go that much higher on this coin, but obviously it's possible. So, oh, come on. Break below so we can sweep that low. Okay. Yep. That entire region makes a ton of sense. I like it a lot. All right. Yeah, ZC looks strong. Does that answer your question though? James? I hope so, buddy. I'm assuming that you are can I go what the name was again? Your mother cow, I'm assuming. So GRT, I'm gonna go back to GRT World Community. The reason why is because there's a lot of other people on here as well, and I've already done 3 for you so far, so I'm gonna skip it and then come back later. AVAX. What? What does this mean? 3-day point of breakdown. There's nothing here. What did I do here? Why is this here? Why did I put this here? Does anyone know? I don't know what the hell I did here. But either way, whatever. Let's go and get rid of it. I don't like it. Okay. Clean breaker. Very clean level. And yes, it's still support, although this candle is really ugly. It's still acting as support. Cool. 3-day. Man, we deviated. I was about to say I really like that level, but I guess we like this one too. This makes sense. So this is our clean level here. We tapped it really well. Looks really good. Okay, on the downside, what else we got? Entire structure, I don't like that. I don't like that. Strong reaction off the 200 moving average. That's cool. We recovered it really cleanly. I do like that show of strength. So this is still acting as support level. So like right now, we haven't closed beneath it, but it definitely does not look as healthy as it did, which is obviously concerning. Let's go to the BTC pairing on Avalanche. What is this volume? Guys, look at this volume. This is the highest volume we've ever had today on the BTC pairing. Why? Well, way back here, I guess, which was very insignificant. So BTC pairing, it may not have that much significance. It's interesting to me. AVAX. Yeah, no volume there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore that volume spike as just an anomaly. Essentially, it's not that significant. It is only on a Bitcoin pairing, so it's only on one single exchange, so it doesn't really mean too much. I was hoping it would transfer to other coins, or other places, but it hasn't. So I don't really see much that's really giving me much information here, guys. It's not clean. Trend line, maybe? Yeah, maybe. I don't know, guys. I just don't have a good read on this coin. Eh. I guess it makes sense. This is the best I got, guys. Like, and it's not much. This trend line looks pretty clean, but realistically, like, I just don't have a good read on this coin. No. 6 hour. No. Hate to say it. I don't know. It doesn't really scream anything to me. Yeah, I will in a sec, brother. Yeah, I will. I got you. Okay. So Avalanche. There isn't much else to be said. I hate giving that answer, but like sometimes you just don't know, and I just don't have a good read on this. Just doesn't look clean either way. All right. Percy A box love. I mean, maybe that could be. It very well could be, man. But like, it's really hard for me to. I just try to focus on the charts and that alone, and it doesn't really. I don't have much more of a read than that. They might actually lose this breaker, which would not be great. And if that's the case, down in here it looks like would be the place to enter. Now, furthermore, yeah, falling wedges do oftentimes break the downside, but generally just as deviations. So I've noticed a lot. You see a lot of deviations on here. So basically, it'd be a breakdown here and then a sweep in a reverse. That happens quite a bit. All right. Oh, man. People are getting really, really bearish. So like I made that post yesterday, the market update, and I'm really bullish right now. And like I don't really think it's going to change. Yeah, I'm really bullish at these levels. Really, really am bullish. Oh yeah, look at this. All right. Okay. Golden pocket. $4 hour. Yeah. Oh, what is the rule on that? I can't remember if expanding wedges are continuation patterns or reversals. I can't remember honestly, man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's a continuation or a reversal. I don't really use expanding wedges very often for a few reasons. One, they're very, very, very rare. Two, super low time frame. So I would not be focusing too much on that, honestly. But yeah, I can't remember. Honestly, I can't. So just like Jasmine, how we broke down there, a great example of that also happening is right over here. Remember this? Okay. Massive falling wedge. And actually, this falling wedge was at this time like this. You guys see that? Yeah, massive falling wedge. We actually broke the downside, and I was like, actually, I am buying here because of support level, because it's probably going to jump back up here and continue going up, and that's what happened. Now, obviously, it's playing out a lot longer than I was expecting, but ultimately, the plan's still going on pretty well. Okay, so come on, Bitcoin, do something. I want to see this conclude either direction. All right, what's next? AVAX. Okay, we have that. EOS. Yes, I do want to look at EOS because I'm currently in this trade as well. So, oh gosh, it's so ugly. What in the hell? Well, 4-hour break on both coins, and this looks like golden pocket. Yes, golden pocket. No, I don't think it's golden pocket. It's too high. Yes. Okay. Well, I went from being bearish to certainly neutral, if not bullish here. I don't like the overall interaction on a lot of this stuff. Make that very clear. I don't like the interaction we're getting. This is a very, very nasty rejection, but this is the point where I would be looking to buy. I have a pretty strong bias here that anytime I see a golden pocket on both pairings, I like to buy. So, yeah, guys, I hate to say it though, but like this is really what I like. I just like I like golden pockets. They're that significant to me. So it's not the greatest analysis, but like I can't become bearish here. Ask RTBro. Okay. Okay. B Pro? Huh. What is that? I don't know what the hell that is. Huh. Huh. Where's it at? KuCoin? KuCoin, GetIO, Uniswap. All right. Well, fuck it. I'll look into it. Poor K. Why not? Why not? B Pro. Tethered. There's that. Ooh. Are you in here, No Planet? I hope so. You know exactly what charts that are gonna make me say, "Ooh, I like this." Right? I like that. It's good. Okay. Okay. Structure looks pretty clean, guys. I'm pretty happy with this. I don't like this volume. This isn't too bad. Doesn't look that bad, honestly, man. There she is. There she is. Log is what gave us. I knew I was like, I'm trying to figure out why that trend line's there, but I knew it was going to come. There it is. Log. Logarithmic trend line is the key on this chart. Okay, logs back in. Hmm. Yeah, either way, go. Log is definitely the way to go here. Yep. All right. So the logarithmic trend lines are strong, but you need to also like whenever you see a chart that isn't like it's always good to put on the log chart just to see if you get anything different. Um, this looks pretty good. Doesn't look bad, guys. Volume increase right here on the USD pairing looks really solid. See if we can figure out any levels on here. Nothing there. Monthly, no. 3-day. Not really. We did lose this one. I'm not really a fan of this interaction because that's now acting as a resistance after a pretty nasty rejection. Um, I like it. I'm not entirely sure, honestly. I think it does look bullish in the macro though. I don't like this rejection. Obviously looks really bad. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna make a new chart for this. Okay. B Pro. Yeah, this is volume. So we have high volumeless increase. It's not that impressive. Make it very clear. The volume is not nearly as impressive as I would like to see. And that's the main thing that's really keeping me from liking this too much. Um, do I like it? I don't think I do. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. So conflicted here, guys. This is a tough one. Like, I think that's it, guys. I think that's what I want to put on there. I don't know if I want to add anything else to it. It's tough. All right, you were saying Luna, anyways. Compression thrust. What in the hell is a compression thrust? I'm giving you shit, bro. So here, little thing about bro science over here. So, um, he actually follows quite a few different traders, and he tries to incorporate their styles as well, which is completely healthy. Nothing wrong with it at all. So a lot of times he'll put things on his charts, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? So doesn't make it wrong. It's just different. That's all it is. Do do do. Are we still holding that on Bitcoin? Oh my gosh, just do something. Oh my gosh, just do it. It's like right there. This is so irritating. Oh my gosh. It's so funny. Like my whole timeline just matches whatever the current price action is. Oh shit, I didn't do it, did I? Need to post it. I always do that crap. Delete. Do. All right. Okay, compression thrust. Let me see what the hell you're talking about. Okay. Huh. So in Elliott wave, you call that a 1-2-1-2 pattern, but I see what you're talking about though. It's a 1-2-1-2 basing pattern. So I see what you do. What do I do on Twitter? Nothing. Really? Audio cutting in and out? Let's see. Audio. Looks fine. I bet what it was because I have my noise gate set. And so I must have dropped below the noise gate setting. I have dogs in the house, so it will you'll hear them talking, or you'll hear them barking occasionally if I don't. They like to fight with the cat. Aw, thanks CB. You're my favorite, dude. You're the best. True. That's accurate. All right. Okay. Luna. That's right. Luna. Luna. Do. I'm just gonna clean this chart up. It's ugly. We did really good on this play. Really happy about it. But it's time to delete all this and start from scratch. That can stay. Weekly is right here. Very obvious weekly breaker. Very clean. Very obvious. That is a solid buy if we get it. Okay. 3-day. Yeah. I don't see why not. Looks legit. Daily. Show weakness. Nope, not yet. We have not closed beneath it yet. But this is a show of weakness, though, as long as we don't. If we don't close back inside of there, this can flip to resistance, which we can't do yet, but we're close to it. 4 hour. I really don't want to mess with that. We're at a 4 hour 200 moving average. First time since way down here at $54. Okay, besides your compression thrust crap, what else you got? 3-day? Yes. Weekly? Yes. We're on the same page there, bro. I don't know how significant that trend line is, but it's there. Logarithmic, not really much better. Dude, I don't know, man. Like, let's go to the BTC pairing. It's like, we're at a 4 hour. That doesn't look that bad. So, Luna. Funny. First time when we broke out of the structure to the upside. Daily is going to be acting as resistance more than likely. So I don't really think that we have that much upside here. But we haven't closed it yet, so there's always a chance. Entire structure does look parabolic, which is nice. Volume is lessening on this increase. So here's what I'm going to put about this. So volume is increasing, or the price is increasing, volume is not. And also, RSI keeps decreasing as well. So on the macro, like it looks like we're starting to top out on the macro. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't really think we have that much more to go. So lessening of volume, lessening of RSI. What do you mean? Oh yeah, I know. I know. No, you're right. You're right, bro. I got you. Yeah, like I'm not interested in playing this coin because like this to me has lessening of volume, lessening of RSI. It just means that there's just losing strength. Man, and that's basically what I'm going for here. It's just losing strength, and like, could it keep rising up? Hell, could it even get to the 140s, 150s? Yeah, it could, but that's only a 30% increase, right? It's not that crazy relatively to the rest of the market, which I think has a lot more potential. So I'm just not really interested in picking it up here. So I hope that makes sense. I'm not bearish on it necessarily, but I don't really think we have that much increase left in the tank on this one. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Is it holding though? I think we're losing it right now, man. Glimmer, let's look at Glimmer. Glimmer tethers. Glimmer Bitcoin. Ugh. It's not enough price history here, man. It's clean impulse. All right. Is there a higher time frame chart on this, or is this all we got? Because this does not look bad. Golden pocket retracement. All right, you got me interested. I'm interested now. Yeah, bedhead, you've got me interested. I don't know anything about Glimmer. I don't know what the fuck it is, but this is exactly the sort of price action you're looking for continuation up. Looks really clean. Like high time frame, like that bull is really nice. I like how we impulse had a correction. Volume increasing. I'll be right back, guys. Yes. Sorry about that. Dogs are whining. Oh, all right. I got a breakdown. Cool. Yep, there we go. Cool. All right, let's look at Bitcoin, transitioning ourselves over because, well, it's a breakdown. Ah, there we go. About freaking time we actually have a freaking breakdown. All right, so clear this. Don't clear this. Volume stays low. Ah, finally. All right. So yeah, we finally have the bullish divergence we're looking to see. Nice decrease, strong recovery so far. Volume is still relatively low. This looks good. I really do think this is all we're going to get, guys. Jasmine actually held up really well during that drop, too. It's good to see. The hell? Oh, how's traditional markets looking? I haven't even looked at them today. We're up today? Oh, wow. And DXY had a monster rejection. I saw that earlier today. Yeah, DXY had a monstrous rejection. DJI looks pretty strong. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Bitcoin dominance had a tumble. Oh, guys, this is great. I'm really happy about this charts. Oh, yeah, this looks great. The fact that the Dow Jones actually holding up really nicely today is really surprising and what we really want to see. So I like this a lot. Ugh. 2 hours. I'm doing really good today. I'm proud of myself. All right. Oops. All right. Yeah, guys, we just want to so for this bearish or bullish virus to really play out, I'm using an hourly chart. So the technical way of this happening is we really would need it to close an hourly candle underneath here. You guys see that? We need to close an hourly underneath there. So it's technically not formed yet. It really isn't. We did sweep this low. Now, if we do just like pop the upside, I think it's still legitimate. But I don't know, guys. I mean, I would have a lot more confidence if we actually closed a hourly candle underneath there, underneath like right here. If we close an hourly underneath there, the bullish divergence actually is officially formed, and then we can pop the upside. But it's not needed. The overall premise of here is that bears push down, no strength, which we're seeing that right now. The bears don't really have much strength on the drop. We're inside this major weekly support. So I'm expecting this to hold, bounce up, and then, I think tremendously higher, but we'll start with a nice little pump for now. So, yeah, this is what we want to see, though, guys. I'm very happy with this so far. Yeah. It looks fine. Where's Jasmine? I had a pretty big position on Jasmine, so that's why I'm really curious to see what happens here. Yeah. Probably should have played this differently, but whatever. It's fine. It's just money, right? How's MTV doing? Ugh. This is all Brains' fault, by the way. He got me into this coin. He was like, "You should buy a lot of it." So I did. He was like, "No, buy more." So I did. Just playing. I'm the one that aped in this. Yeah, I don't want to see him get all butthurt about it. Oh, log chart. That's why I was about to say this is really weird. Doesn't look the same as I remember it. Oh, Alice. How is Alice doing? I'm not even sure. Alice. Yeah. Yeah. No, Alice looked okay. I mean, it still looks fine, I think. All right. We've now actually re-cleared the high or the lows. Huh. Pretty good, pretty strong recovery so far, guys. Let's go to other charts. Oh, Bitfinex, Binance. Volume is still relatively low. Oh yeah, Glimmer. Glimmer actually looks really good. My dogs are barking, so I left. And then I got distracted because Bitcoin started crashing. But Glimmer actually looks really good right now. I do like it. I think I put it in my friend's one. Yeah, Glimmer looks really good. Honestly, it does. Wait, no, I started the impulse here. Was I here? Wait, why did I start the impulse there? I don't know why I did. I can see that one pretty clearly why I did. Yeah, some people do, some people don't, and it's a really everyone has their own really way of doing it. It just really depends, dude. I mean, and like I hate to say it like that. Everyone has their own little quirks on what they have found to work. I don't like. So now I'm starting to have doubts on this. I don't think we've dropped far enough. Hmm. The BTC pair looks really clean. The high time frame looks really clean. The low time frame, exactly where we're tracing to, is not as clean here. I think this is our buy zone. Yeah, let's do that. I think it's slipped me a little bit more of a drop on Glimmer. I think so. It's not as clear though. The macro looks really strong. Capitulation, retest, basing, breakout. This high volume. Do. Yeah, I think that's a play. Yeah, I think that's the spot. We could, man. Like, so here's my issue I have with this. This is relatively zoomed in comparatively, and the macro is the issue I have the issue with. The macro needs to prove itself before I can really dive in on the micro. So, because on BPro, BPro, where you at? There it is. Okay, this right here is a harsh rejection, right? So same thing with here. If we dip all the way down here, is that really bullish? I don't think so. Like, I think that you really need to wait until we reclaim this. So dropping too far into this falling wedge doesn't really look very good. So that's my biggest issue that I have with that. Is it good for an accumulation? I think so, but you got to be careful because the macro doesn't look as clean as what I would like to see. And generally, before I enter a trade, I want to make sure the macro looks good. So, yeah. All right, how's Bitcoin doing? BTC, all right. I'm really trying to avoid having this 1 hour close, but technically it's needed, but I really just didn't want to see it. I don't want to wait that long. I'm impatient. Mm, yep. I think I'm going to get off, guys. I've been on for like 2.5 hours, and I'm getting pretty exhausted, and I need to go get food, and I also need to get a haircut because I've got military stuff tomorrow, so my hair's way too long. So, is it too long? Yeah, I think it is. I'll look into that. Maybe it's not. But either way, I'll be on Discord, so make sure you guys are on Discord. I may do another video tonight, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. But this weekend I'll be doing military orders, but like I'll be on Discord a lot this weekend because I have damn near nothing to do with the army this weekend. So, but I have to be there, so I'm gonna be there. But like I'll be, basically doing this instead. So, be on Discord. I think you guys are gonna get a lot of value, a lot of content this weekend. And obviously I'll be updating today as this progresses and if we have any warning signs or things like that. But right now I think this looks fine. Just gotta be patient. Is the technical still dropping? Yeah, perfect. Bitcoin dominant still dropping. This is good. Longs are, whoa, look at that massive dip in longs. Oh shit. Shorts are also decreasing. A lot of liquidations. Maybe a capitulation, honestly. Why are they capitulating here? It's a lot of longs dropping off, though. Data mish. Let's look here. I'm curious now. I said I was going to get off, and now I'm over here doing this. A lot of liquidations. How could you get liquidated? That's so funny. Yeah, some liquidations happen. That may be what happened there. A little bit surprised. Oh, there's more. What is going on? Huh. Dow is still up. This is definitely surprising. I guess it's not really too surprising because we just had this sweep. But what needs to happen now is we need to have new longs take their space because this should be this position on where now people get back in the market, right? That's why you have sweeps. That's why you do these certain things. So I do want to see new longs take this position. Ugh. I do like seeing Bitcoin dominance keep dropping, though. Those are always good signs. Always very happy to see that. But either way, based upon all of my analysis for the last, couple days, whatever, I'm very confident we're going to hold this level. And if we don't, we got problems. But as long as we hold this level, I'm good. No issues at all with any of this right now. But yeah. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great one, guys. I'll update you guys as I see things on the charts. But have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys later tonight in the Discord and whenever I see you guys next. Deuces, boys. I'm out. 2.5 hours. I'm gone. Bye.